Hello, hello. Sorry, I'm trying to doing this through my phone.
Hi and welcome
No,
to Sadie's
I
Spincraft.
need to turn that off.
Today is an unboxing.
No, it's not. It's not an unboxing. I lied. Oh, there we are. I can pull that up now and look at comments. New open chat. Okay, we've got that. Right. So, hi Nat. It's going to come up on here before it comes up on there, isn't it? I want top chat. I want live chat. All messages are visible. There we go. Right, so I'm here and I'm actually looking on across there for what I'm doing. God, that's well behind. So I'm going to be making rolags. We have some Falkland top. I've got tweeds that I want to blend with the Falkland top, as well as sparkle that we like to add to Falkland top. I'm sure, I don't know why, but I've never used Falkland top before, so it's something new. But these are a few that we've made. So right now, this is a Merino, Shetland, and Merino, Shetland, Mulberry Silk, and Angelina blend. Can you see? I don't know if you can. Let's take one out. So that's just a little label saying what's in it. There's 54 grams. This is the red one. You see that sparkle in there. So these are Christmassy ones. And they've got red mulberry silk throughout them. Oh, I need to put my little label back in. So yeah, that's a Christmassy one. Hi, Chris. Yes, there's lots of sparkle. You've got some Falkland top coming from Wigan Woolworks. Good for you. Good lass. This one's got 58 grams in. I don't know if we can see. There we go. And it's Merino, Bio Nylon, and Angelina. I'll get one of those out. We did actually do one of these live the other day. They're so soft. Look, these are the lovely Merino, Bio Nylon, and Angelina. I don't know if you can see it sparkle in there. It's a little bit you can see. And these are going to be the little bags that rolags will be going in. And this is how they'll arrive in the shop and how they will arrive at your door in this lovely little packaging. Hi, Leanne. Hi, Wendy. Everyone's back. So they're what it will look like. Obviously, we'll have a better label because it needs a better label. I did make these into rolags, but I reckon I'm going to undo them and add them to, if I can undo them, that is. We'll see. I might have done them too well. Let's see if we can undo them. Not sure I can. Now I think about it. We might be able to. Getting there. Right, so yeah, I'm going to open this up at some point and reblend it onto the board with some Falkland as well. And we'll get them done, because they do open up all right. Quite a pretty fibre when it's all laid out. You understand that the thinner you spin, the longer the thread. But what? But whoops. Did it go too thin and did you snap it? So I'm going to start by sorting out this Falklands. If I wanted to spin for a pair of socks, do any of you have any rule of thumb as to how much yarn to match a shortish pair of socks? I don't knit socks. I can't help you. Kim from Kim's Crochet and Knits, she may be able to help you because she's spun singles and plied for socks. So has Trish, I think, from Fibre Fun, no, Fibre Love Diary. There we go. Ooh, Falklands, nice. That's soft. Hi, Denny. Are you all right, my sweetheart? Rolags, I don't tend to spin, Chris, with a project in mind. I spin because I just love to spin. So, which is the reason why I sell my yarns, because otherwise I'd just be inundated with yarn and not know what to do with it. I personally like the idea of people using my yarns and it being loved for years and years and years to come. And knowing that that person's wearing my yarn, if you understand. Oh, come here, you little monkey. There we go. Do you know, my Chris ain't going to be happy I'm doing this on bed. He's going to go mad. It's right, isn't it? I'm so glad, sweetheart. Yes, exactly, Chris. Keep spinning and then it grows and you're like, well, what the hell am I meant to do with it all? And because I get, how do I put it? Because spinning's a quick process in itself compared to crochet and knitting. I do tend to get more bored with crochet and knitting before I get bored of spinning, if you understand that. And I think it's the colour changes and because there's something new to look at and I don't know. I'm just strange, I think. It is satisfying. Has anyone ever worked on Rossing? Please, try new ones. Are you on about Ussent? I've not heard of Rousing. I've spun so much lately, I've run out of fibre. Laugh out loud, glad I'm getting more and different fibres to try. Well, this is it, Nat. It's all there to play with. and you figure out what you like, not what others like. Don't like to do it this way, but it's got itself in a tangle. There we go. I'll just put it back on. I don't like taking off fibre that I've put on, which is why I turn my brush round. So I'm going to start with the orange, seeing as that's the one that's open. And this comes off in clumps like the natural tweed as well. See that clump there? I don't like that. It's not even. I'm going to add a bit of sparkle to this as well. Oh, I'm missing out on Convo. I know. Spinning and weaving is so new to me. It's more exciting at the moment. Well, there is that, Chris. I'm not a weaver. I'm not right into weaving. I've tried, but I just can't get into it. Although I love Perrindale and I keep getting that one. Yeah, I'm telling you, Perrindale's amazing. It's got the softness of what do you call it? Polworth, but the length, the staple length of like BFL or something like that. It's amazing stuff. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Scrape, 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 scrape. Scrapity, scrape, scrape, scrape. These tiny flecks inside this are viscose. It's already been dyed. I don't think you can over dye it. But I'm hoping to do something along the similar lines with neps. I've got some neps on order. I'll be doing an unboxing in the next few days from World of Wool because they've got some new stuff in, and I finally got to order. Oh, excuse me, a bit of an hiccup then. Finally got to order the plant fibres, and I've also got a Botany Lap vegan pack coming. Someone at my door, just wait a minute please. I'll be back in just a second. I know, I'm looking. I don't know. It's your dad. I'll be back in a sec. Sorry about that, guys. Just leave you looking at fibre. Sorry, Chris has just come home from work for his dinner. Didn't tell me he was coming home. So it's tough. So love you too. So I do apologise if the phone started ringing and squawking and whatever else. Browsing. Oh. It is entertaining what they come up with for the sheep's names. I do agree there, Julia. So, from your experience, I have some sari silk. If I wish to blend it with protein fibre, what would you or anyone reading this recommend? Sari silks, I tend to just add them to either merino or whatever else. I just blend it. I'd say the longer the staple length, the better, because sari silk is a short staple length. You tend to get flex through it, a bit like, I'd say it's a bit like a tweed when you blend it, because it adds those little colourful flecks all the way through your yarn. I advise not to do too much unless you are planning on spinning the whole sari silk on its own, which is hard. I've tried it. Can't really think of anything else to do with sari silk. I don't often use it. I do use it, but not as much right now. I may be using it more in the future. Hi, Sarah. About to start work, but dropping in to say hi. That's nice of you. Marie knows what you thought as well. Yeah. Anything that's just a nice long a longer staple length than the what do we call it? I've lost my stick. It's a longer staple length than the sari silk. Right. Because I'm just doing one long rolag. I'm not separating them. I'm just gonna do that. Move that little bit back, just so that I can lock that in. That's nice. Nice big rolag, or rolog, depending on what you want to call it. We've got quite an orange for that one. And we'll do another 2 of them. I think I will dye some of the wool in soft blue and sprinkle with silk and add white merino. The sour is bright colours. Yes. It is very satisfying to watch it come off the board. I agree. And because I'm not making small, thin rolags is the reason why I didn't turn my board around, because I find it easier to draft rolags from the other side, if that makes sense, to draft them up rather than down. And I'm sorry if this is irritating for anyone because I'm a bit precise, not surprise, bit precise with where I put my fibre and what I'm doing with it. Unless I'm going in for the second blend, which then I just put it anywhere. But if I'm blending, I tend to go on to my drum carder just because it's easier. I can get bigger amounts done and it's easy to take off and put back through than it is on here. Don't forget the thumbs up, my friends. It does help the channel. If you would like to buy me a coffee or donate towards the channel, it all goes back into the channel. I do buy fibre and do unboxings or put it towards new tools. And that's all done through my PayPal at sadiespincraft@gmail.com. I would also like to thank Chris, Jules, and Sarah Sparkles for their kind donations, coffees bought towards me. It was very much appreciated, and I was able to get some new fibres that are coming up in the very near future, which I'll do an unboxing with. So thank you very much to those that kindly donated. It is an orange blend, yeah, Wendy, and I want to pull it apart, but I won't do, simply because these will be going in the shop. Just thought I'd do a bit of prepping while I'm chatting to y'all. I mean, I could take you into the attic with me and have you all watch me decorate, but I don't think that's as exciting. Right, they're too thick. I don't like how they've come off. And I do apologise for the noise outside. We are on a main road and I've got my window open because it's still, even though it's not sunny, it's still quite warm. So I do have my them all going. So I do have my window open. It's a bit noisy with all cars and everything that go past. Got to use drum card. Hi, Maribel. On this board, I don't know what the TPI is, times per inch. I just know it's small. I think it's 90 times. No, it's not. It's 72 times per inch. Like my drum carder. About a use drum carder, and I think it is 92 a bit difficult to release the blend. Yes, it will be, because 92 is for your finer fibers like alpaca, silk, bamboo, what's that other one, angora. You should be able to use merino on it, but they are hard to get off. I advise getting a tiny tool like porcupine quill, I think is what Wendy mentioned to me. to help with getting it out of the tines. We have an ice cream treat over here called Creamsicle, and it looks like your rolags. Cool. Or maybe a dreamsicle. Can't remember. Let's go to the attic. I love using blending board I'm still learning to spin rolags. I think I'm rolling too tight. More than likely. It's a common mistake with rolags is to have them too tight. Try pre-drafting first. I can't spin a rolag without it being pre-drafted, so I won't worry about that. I am a comb top and back girl. Oh, thanks, Renda. It is a great tutorial, though, you know, because I've done it. Yes, I just blended BFL and alpaca. That was easier. Yeah, it's because there are finer, come on, Sadie, a finer fibre, so it doesn't get as tangled as much as, say, Cheviot or something like that. Dorset horn. I'm trying to think of thicker microned fibres. Scrapey, scrapey, scrape, scrape. Yeah, so Chris just got told off. Well, I'm doing it live! You made me come and open the door. How dare you? Mind you, it's my fault for locking it. I lock it because I'm upstairs and Hunter's downstairs. Because he's playing on his computer. I used a knitting needle. It helped a lot. Yeah, it will do. Got to go, sweet lady. We'll be in touch later. Okay, beautiful. Love you, Wendy, and you have a good day, sweetheart. I'm always here if you need a chat. Always. I died a Cheviot and will definitely not be using the drum carder. No, it is a lot coarser than BFL or alpaca, to be fair. See, I'll be doing quite a bit of drum carding when we get up in the attic, simply because I've got quite a few fleeces to be getting prepped, and they need doing and they need sorting before next year, because I will be having more coming next year.
Oh, I have pins and needles.
Do you? If you want to say hello, you have to go to that one.
Wait. What?
Are you all confused because you can see me twice?
No, I'm frozen. Can you look at my script? That one.
It will do. It's just a bit behind. Did you see yourself?
Yeah.
I have got a fleece that needs washing and skirting. Well, you skirt it before you wash it, Nat, my love, because otherwise you put all that hard work in for nothing. I know. Hey, Hunter.
Hi. I've just broke my fingers.
And this you're doing makes me think how
I'm gonna
do
join in with the live.
You can do something similar. To me, all fibres, just because it's like, you remember the red and green one, the Christmassy one of these? Well, that's what I blended there. I used the Shetland and the red and green merino and red silk. So I split it into the green and red, and then obviously the red with the sari with the silk. It's not sari silk. Come on, it's mulberry silk. Hunter, no, because you'll have that turned up. No. So you can blend anything, because I don't like spinning these like this. As pretty as they are, I think they need to showcase the colours. And if you spin it from the comb top, it tends to blend them together. So I like to add stuff to them just so that you get that bit of colour pop. I'll break this down into sections so you can open it up. Hang on, let's shift this out there a sec. So you can open this up and you get all these colours. So you might not want to separate just the one. You might think that purple with that blue goes really well. So you try and do what you can to get them apart. You use the oranges and the yellows and try and split them. Or that's what I would do. So I'm not using the same, getting something different each time as well. So this is what I do. And I just blend and add things. So yeah. Hi Trish. Sorry, I shouted them. Bye Nat. You have a great day. Love you too, sweetheart. What colour are you doing your studio? Not grey that turns into purple. No, it's definitely not grey that turns into purple. It's black. And come on, think black and magnolia, because I don't have any bright white and I can't be bothered buying any. What is the difference between mulberry silk and tussar silk? Mulberry silk is a different type of I don't even think I've got it up here. No, it's downstairs. It's a different type of worm. So you've got your mulberry silk, which is from a moth, a certain moth. Then you've got tussar silk, which comes from a different type of moth, silkworm thingamabob. That, Hunter, you're putting me off, sweetheart. So you've got mulberry silk, tussar silk. Tussar silk is like a golden creamy colour that is not very good, so I've heard, for dyeing. Whereas mulberry silk is really good for dyeing. Hunter, people know you're 9. Will you stop commenting? Is one softer or stronger? Yes, and I can't remember which way around it is without my notes and stuff I did on them. Hunter, can you please stop commenting? I'll just ban you. I'll block you. I'm not too bothered, sweetheart. I love you to bits. But come on. Hi, Laurie. It's dinner time now. Good morning to you. And I say dinner time. It's lunchtime. I'm not posh. For me, it's breakfast, dinner, and tea. For most people, it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and supper. I'm just a little lowly commoner. So anyway, let's take this one off now. So these will go together in a pack. I'll do one more, and then there should be about 50 grams altogether once we've got it all blended and weighed and put into its little bags. So I've got more little bags arriving tomorrow. Aren't they pretty? So pretty. Even put them out like that and look just as pretty. Oh, yes. Right. So we've got one more to do. Right. Yes, I call my evening meal tea. Most people in the UK, unless you're posh, call it tea. Right, I'm going to make my tea. Or maybe it's just a Yorkshire thing. I don't know. But yeah, we call it tea. Hunter doesn't because his grandma's quite posh and she calls it dinner. We're going to have some lunch and we're going to have some dinner. I don't. I call it what I call it. Dinner and tea. Thank you. I'm quite impressed how pretty it's turned out. Do you ever make rolags on handcarders? Wildfire woo. Hi. No, I don't. Because I don't have any proper handcarders. I thought I was getting a deal on eBay to find out they had sent me dog brushes. I wasn't too impressed, so after that I kind of got a bit mad and went, right, fine, I don't want handcarders, I will get a drum carder instead and a blending board. So I did. I kind of fell out with handcarders due to eBay sending me dog brushes. So we're all right. Hi, Debbie. Nice to have you join us. Tussar silk is a rough and York mulberry is beautiful. There you go. Julie's put it in a different.
I know. Did you see my comment?
Yeah. Right. Can you stop commenting on it, please?
Okay, wait. You can comment on it as well.
Yeah, I know I could. We have a sweet English tea room here. Lovely tea blends. In fact, we had lunch there yesterday. Hunter, you're going to get banned. You are going to get banned, kid.
No, I'm not.
Hi, I'll be honest, I have dog brushes, but they were £1.50 and I'm cheap. Bless you. Woodfire, don't worry about that. Everything even my wheels, I've managed to get for a damn good price. When I first started out spinning, I made my drop spindle out of a coffee lid, a pencil, and a hook. So honestly, and you can even do it with a branch. You get two sticks, or is it 3 sticks? 3 sticks, and you attach 2 at the bottom and 1 at the top, and you just tie them off. You can literally make a drop spindle out of anything.
Even leaves.
No.
But you said anything.
Hunter, please. Do you know what? Roll on 1st of September when these go back to school. They do work, but when I paid a decent price for them, expecting proper handcarders, I was rather peed off because they wouldn't answer my questions afterwards. And by the time I wanted to send them back, they'd actually taken down their site on eBay, I wasn't a happy bunny. So, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I've got a few sets of dog brushes because I chose them and I bought them because they were decent dog brushes to be used with my fleece. But when you're expecting hand carders, you expect hand carders for 50, 60 pound. You don't expect a dog brush, a pair of dog brushes for 60 quid, if you understand that. I wasn't a happy bunny. Yes, so you've made a hackle to go with some combs. So you got your hackle and comb. Yes, I was looking at making a hackle as well, Chris. And when I get round to it, I will film making it because I want a double time. I don't want single time. If I'm going with a hackle, I want double time so that I can make some beautiful comb top with wools and fibres that I can get hold of. Last bit of gold. So yeah, I've still got a few of Hunter's toys to remove out of that attic because it was his bedroom, but his sister's moved out, so now he's got the back bedroom. This is so exciting. So yeah, I've got to move his old bed out because he's already got another bed, and I've got all sorts to do, to be fair. I'm going to get brunch. Are you really, Hunter? Brunch? You talk rubbish, boy. Oh, that's the nightmare when you're expecting them. It's fine, but being scammed is awful. Yeah, exactly. If I were expecting proper, dog brushes, I wouldn't have been bothered. But yeah, it's put me off buying off eBay anymore. Anyway, let's put it that way. See, this is the only problem with this fibre is this viscose comes out in chunks. Go get yourself something to eat then if you want something. Yeah, you can. You can jump on side. Get my chair. He is right posh, isn't he? Brunch. I know it's breakfast, lunch, but we don't say lunch, we say dinner. Just because you've been hanging around with your gran. I love my mother-in-law, she's ace, but she is posh. What's Laurie said? I have a hackle, but I have no idea how to use it. Would love a video on how to. Yep, as soon as I have made the hackle and set it up, there will be a video on how to use it. Although, Laurie, go check out Blue Mountain Handcrafts. She hasn't done any videos for a few years, but everything she shows you, there is hackles, there is combs, there is drum carders, it shows you how to diz. She's amazing. Yeah, Blue Mountain Handcrafts is what her channel's called. Oh my God, hi Granny D. Your accent is exactly what my head hears when I read James Herriot books. Oh, cool. So you hear a Yorkshire accent then. That's good. That's good. Don't want no southern accents. I'm only joking. Oh. This wool I'm using right now, Debbie, the plain white wool is Falkland. The tweedy stuff is merino and viscose, and I'm blending them both together with a bit of Angelina to make these wonderful rolags or rologs, whichever you wish to call them. That's what I'm doing right now. Having a bit of fun, just playing around, because I've spent most of my time in the attic, just, you know, covering up holes, starting painting, getting stuff done. I will be up there before it's fully finished with all the shelves and boxes and stuff. So I still have quite a bit of work to do, but I want to get the main bit done and get up there so that we can start a new chapter of daily working lives and a video once a week. So this will be the kind of thing you will be seeing when I will be working live. You may even see a boring day of doing paperwork and getting orders together and things like that. But that's the joys of work. There are boring bits and there are fun bits. And that is what we work with. If you notice that the camera keeps moving, it's because you're on my bed and it will keep moving. Hi, love to crochet. Oh, do you know, it's so nice to see everybody here. There's 17 of you watching, but only 11 thummies, though. It'd be nice to see those thummies all join up with how many are watching. I just wanted it a bit neater than what it was turning out then. So just messing, getting it all nice and neat. I didn't make it any tighter. I just smoothed out the edges. So that's another set of rolags made and blended live, and we'll be going into the shop at the end of September. So keep your eyes out for those. There may be, I think there'll be 4 or 5 different sets of this type coming out. I would love to try to do that with my dog's hair. Do it, Debs. Honestly, people do spin it. If I'd have got my own dog and spun my own dog fur, I wouldn't have had a problem. But because I got somebody else's dog fur and they didn't wash it and it stank, it made me feel sick while doing it. So it put me off. That's really good. It will show more in your shop, didn't it? Yeah, exactly. So I'm trying to perfect things, and the perfection is adding my lovely, wonderful fibre family into my daily working life. Thank you, Granny D. I love to crochet as well. But right now, how do I put it? I don't want to. I don't want to crochet. I don't want to knit. I just want to sort my attic out, get it all sorted. So you can see I've got an itchy tummy. And just get it all done. And then I can start working on all this. Just get a comb to Debbie, and or brushed rather, get a brush and start spinning it. Yeah, they do look a bit like snail shells, or hermaphrodite. No, some sort of proper word for them, but I can't think of it. I'm going to shut up before I make myself look daft. I just want to drink coffee, stay in my gym jams, and spin all day. Do it, Chris. If you can do it, do it. The only reason why I'm dressed is because it's a weekday. If it was a Sunday, I would not get dressed. I would do whatever I wanted, and that'd be it. So, right, we're on a tilt. Stand up. I know. So we've got those which we're going into a nice bag like these. So they will go up in the shop and they'll be all pretty and yay. So I'm going to take you to the attic and I'll show you. It's a mess. Don't be thinking it's going to be anything speckled to look at right now. Get the light on. But I've done that bit. I've started around that bit. That needs doing. Skirting down there needs doing. All round bottom. All in there is going to be painted black. The chimney thingy-bobby will be painted black. That needs replastering because we had a leak, which is why Hunter got put downstairs in the first place. And I went, well, I want the attic. And then along here, when all this is gone, will be shelves. All that is going to be shelves with boxes and other stuff. You've never learned how to spin? Well, I'll tell you what, Debs, I do have a video on how to make a drop spindle with a coffee lid, a pencil and a hook. Rather than spending money, make one and spin your dog's yarn. Spin your dog's yarn. Spin your dog's fur into yarn. This is going to be marvellous for you. Yes, it is marvellous. I like that word. I like to say that posh. And up there, this up here, that'll be black and it'll have spotlights across the top so that we can make sure we're everywhere. Hi, Eddie. Hi, Kim. I'm assuming it's Kim because she's put mum. So, yes. And there'll be fairy lights going along all the beams and into that little bit over there. And then, yeah, sorry, there's new people coming in. Hi, Danzon. Hi, no one else 18. It is very exciting. So today, this afternoon, when I'm done, I will be coming back up here to add some more paint around the window, start the top beam up there, fill in a hole up there. There's a few holes about and stuff because the attic, well, It's the last place you think to sort out, isn't it? So, yeah, it's all getting done. It's all exciting. And one day we'll be up here filming, doing lives, having a daily work life. And yeah, it'll all be fun. They are steep stairs of them. Hi, Life and Yarn Tangled. How cool will this be? It's like a tree house for the cool kids. Oh, yeah. We are the cool kids. And do you know why? Because we do all sorts of fantastic crafts. You're not quite straight, are you? I mean, you're on an angle. So yeah, thank you all so much for our watching to see what we're happening on laptop. It's a great bit of space. I hate plastering, but once it's done, it'll be awesome. Exactly. So I'm gonna get that wall unplastered. So knock it all off because it all got really, really damp and horrible. Get that replastered, get all sorts. So yeah, I've got the painting to do, and then I can start, as you know, with shelves and other side. I'll have a long table down, and then I'll have a table in the middle with all my tools on around the edge, so that wherever I need to be, I just go to it. Where my drum card is going to be, I'm going to cut a hole into the table and put like a bucket underneath, square bucket, to catch all the crap, so I'm not having to remove it and change it every half an hour to 40 minutes from all the stuff that comes off the fibre. I'll have my combs set up, I'll have my picker set up. It'll be crazy packed up there, but we'll be able to work with it and get to where we need to be. So that is all good. Right, let's read. It's a great bit of speed. Yeah, we've had so everybody's just saying hello to each other. Sorry, my hair, it's because it's just been washed, and this is going to sound really disgusting. I don't wash my hair very often because it just don't get greasy. And I've found that if I wash it too much, I actually make it greasy. So I leave it till it starts to get to a point where I can't even touch it with it staying there, say. So hang on, about to go like that. It'd stay there, then that's the time that I wash it. Other than that, I just leave it because it's lovely and shiny, and it's just amazing. It's amazing what happens to your hair if you actually leave it to its own devices. Sounds disgusting, but it's not. Whereas I wash my body, I go in bath every night, but I just don't wash my hair. Yes. I don't understand why I had to tell you all that, but I'm in the mood for sharing. So why not? Well, I wait about 2 weeks unless it gets dirty. Exactly. It's better for your hair, and I'm sorry, it don't matter. If you wash your hair every day, you are going to destroy it. It's like I do dye it, don't get me wrong. But I dye it like once a year and then just let it grow out, as you can see. So it's at least that much since I last dyed it. So it's all red on the ends. It looks like it's been dip dyed, but it hasn't. Oh, thank you. Well, anyway, the reason I say this, my hair was really long as well. Love to crochet, and it was that made me stop washing it. It got to a point where it didn't matter what I did with it, whether I washed it, conditioned it, deep conditioned it, it just looked tatty. So it'd be like this, but it wouldn't. It'd be in clumps of, and it'd separate and whatnot. It'd just look crap. So I just went, you know what? I'm not doing anything with it. I've had enough. I'm just shoving it in a bun on top of my head, and I left it for 3 months. And eventually it started conditioning itself, and I brushed it one day and it turned out like this, and I was like, yes, I'm never washing my hair again. So yeah, it was a bit of a decision, but it needed doing, because as a kid, as I was growing up, I've got to wash my hair. It looks greasy. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. I'm going to get picked on, blah, blah, blah. So it's pulling myself out of something I got used to doing so that I didn't get bullied, to then try not to give two monkeys. Yours is, oh, I'd love curly hair. It's something I've always wanted. Every time I've had it permed, they've not done it right. All I want is pure ringlets. But nowhere can do it properly for me, so I won't get it done. I just won't get it done. I was thinking when you signed, oh, how nice your hair looked. Oh, thank you. It's because it did actually get washed last night, so it's a bit shiny and I can't do nothing with it, which is why I keep messing, because I'm not used to it. I've usually got it up and out way. Usually I've gone, where's my bubble? Oh, shit. See? I've lost my bubble. I've put it down somewhere. Yeah, usually I just put it up. I don't even brush my hair, believe it or not. I just run my fingers through in the morning. Oh, there's one. And just go for it. Just go for it. Yes, my mother-in-law says that, Debs. She's got beautiful curly hair and I love it, but it's actually quite entertaining watching her go to the seaside, because it goes from this lovely, beautiful head of hair to this, and it literally does. It's like adding heat to tightly compacted fibre. So it goes from this to, it's amazing. I love it. When mine was barred straight, I wanted curly. Now that I'm older, it has developed a wave and I wish it was straight again. Oh, bless you. I wash mine and let it dry, run my fingers through it. When it's totally dry, the next day, it gets braided for 2 weeks. Do you know, if you can braid your hair, go for it. I'd have it in a permanent French plait or French plaits. But I really can't plait my own hair. I can't do nothing with my own hair. Give me my daughter's hair or someone else's, I can do a normal plait. I used to be able to do a French plait, but I'm not really into hair or makeup. So it's one of them, nah, okay, I'll just stick to spinning. Sister's hair does that poof thing too. It's great though. It's just, 1 minute she's sat in the car looking all beautiful and ready to go out, and then she steps out of the car and it's like, Lynn, do you enjoy your hair? She's like, yeah, it looks quality, doesn't it? All big and puffy. It's just cool. Yes, it does when it is. No, I put my hair up. I don't blame you. I really don't blame you. Well, I've been on 1 hour and 5 minutes. I've done, I think it was 15 minutes already this morning. I'm going to try and come back later on, but I want to actually get some more painting done in the attic so that I can just get stuff sorted. I want to, fingers crossed, be in there by the end of the weekend. Do you know, I make myself laugh. I'm going to say end of next weekend. It's not going to be this weekend. It's going to be next weekend. So, yeah, we'll go with that one. My mum's hair poofs up. Proper curls. Oh, I love it. I've got big loose ringlets when I let it. Oh, my God, I'm so jealous. I love curly hair. I used to call my daughter's barometer heads as their curly hair did that poof thing with the humidity. Yeah, that works. Have a super day all. I love watching your work, the fibre. Thanks. Yeah, my pleasure. It's do you know, I'm shocked that I've had 20 people here, or 22 people at some point, and it's made my day. As you can see, I've had a massive smile on my face throughout the majority of this. So yeah, time to do some work on the attic, get that sorted, and I'll be back with you in, I don't know. I'm not going to say a time or a day, because I always do that and then I let everybody down, which is why come September, which is why I'm saying September, when Hunter goes back to school, I'll be able to do a daily working live. Oh, I love you all so much. No matter where you are in the world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night time, I want you to do what you love doing. Love and hugs to all you fantastic people out there, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.